Right, we're going to start with that breaking news this evening concerning Tottenham Hotspur. Our chief correspondent, Kaveh Solokol, is here with it. Tell us.
Well, I can tell you that Tottenham Hotspur are not for sale. They never have been for sale. There have been really important developments in the last few minutes because two of the consortiums who expressed an interest in buying Tottenham have come out and said we are not intending to make a bid. I think this is very good news for the owners of Tottenham. The Lewis Family Trust, who own 75% of the club, they have said all along, look, we're aware of all this speculation about other people trying to buy the club from us, but our position is clear. Tottenham is not for sale. We are long-term committed owners. We are looking forward to a period of stability and a period of sustained on-field success. I think all these stories started, if you remember last month, Daniel Levy, the executive chairman, left Tottenham. That led to a few days later about reports that a very well-connected financier, Amanda Staveley, who was involved, of course, in the Saudi Arabian-backed takeover of Newcastle United. She was also involved in the takeover of Manchester City by Abu Dhabi investors. She had put together a consortium called PCP International Finance, and they had contacted Tottenham and said we were interested in buying the club. Now, interestingly, some of the shares in Tottenham are owned by private investors. So when you're trying to buy Tottenham, you have to abide by the rules of the Takeover Code. And that means you have to come out and clearly state your intentions. So what we had is Amanda Staveley's PCP International come out a few weeks ago and say we will not be making a formal offer. And this evening, we've had Firehawk, which is a Chinese consortium who are also said to be interested in buying Tottenham, come out and say we will not be making a bid. And also, this is a really interesting one, somebody called Brooklyn Earick, who I think is a DJ from America, who was said to be interested in buying Tottenham, and apparently he was going to put together a consortium who were going to pay, I don't know, £3.5 billion, and they're also going to invest £1 billion in transfers. Well, it looks like he will not be making a bid either. I'm not sure how serious that bid was at all, to tell you the truth, but he's come out and said this evening officially, I will not be making a bid either.
All right, so those consortia, nope, they're not going to make a bid. Is that the end of it for Spurs, or could other parties come in?
Very good question. For those three consortiums, they cannot now make a bid for the next 6 months unless somebody else comes in and tries to buy Tottenham and Tottenham's owners enter into talks with another consortium. If they start talking to another consortium, then PCP International, Firehawk and Brooklyn Earick could then come in and start talks and make another bid. But for the time being, for the next 6 months, these three bidders cannot make a bid for Tottenham. And I think that is really good news for the owners of Tottenham. I think it's good news for the club, the players, the team, Thomas Frank as well, because the message that's been coming out loud and clear from Tottenham is not for sale. Daniel Levy has gone. We've got new people in place now. The owners are committed to the club, and we want to focus on getting Tottenham back to where they should be, which is challenging and winning the most major trophies in the game, not just league clubs and, with all due respect, Europa Leagues.
But they are challenging at the moment in the Premier League. Kaveh Solokol, our chief reporter, thank you very much. Thanks for that, Kaveh.